Hey everyone, welcome to the Rooted Roma. Today, we are exploring the Algarve coast of Portugal. Come with me and I'll show you the splendid history of this magnificent region and explore some food and activities nearby. We start our journey in the coastal town of Portimão. We flew into the city of Faro and took a taxi to Portimão because this is where our first activity starts. After having a quick breakfast, we joined the rest of the folks joining us on the tour. Just as we started our boat trip, we were treated to the sight and sound of roaring jet skis. It was interesting to see the contrast between an old castle and modern jet skis in one frame.
Alright guys, we've made it to the Algarve coast, and honestly, this place is next level stunning. The cliffs are insane, the water's crystal clear, and every turn feels like a new secret beach. I don't think the camera does it justice, but wow, this is one of those spots you just have to see in person.
We had to stop the trip midway due to the weather, but it was a highly enjoyable experience nevertheless. It was almost like being on a roller coaster, and it was definitely the most adrenaline-filled boat experience we had in a long time. After the boat trip, we boarded the train to Faro from Portimão. It's such a scenic trip too. You pass through the countryside and cute little towns along the way. Definitely a stress-free way to get to Faro. We're here in Faro, the capital of the Algarve. It's often overlooked, but the historic old town, charming architecture, and easy access to the Ria Formosa Natural Park make it well worth exploring. This is cataplana, a traditional Algarve dish named after the unique copper pot it's cooked in. It's usually a rich mix of seafood, sometimes with chorizo or pork, simmered in a flavorful tomato and white wine sauce, a true taste of the region.
We're now at the Igreja do Carmo, one of Faro's most striking Baroque churches, built in the 18th century. From the outside, it's beautiful and ornate, but what really sets it apart is what's behind it, the famous Capella d'Ossos, or Chapel of Bones. The walls inside are lined with the bones of over 1,000 monks.
This is a pastel de nata, Portugal's famous custard tart. Flaky, warm, and creamy, with a hint of cinnamon. Simple, but absolutely addictive.
After a leisurely stroll through Faro's historic streets, we boarded a catamaran to explore the breathtaking Ria Formosa Natural Park. This expansive coastal lagoon is a haven for wildlife and a testament to Portugal's commitment to preserving natural beauty. Our guide Joao was full of energy, and him being a local, had immense knowledge about the area. Ria Formosa is this stunning natural park made up of lagoons, barrier islands, and winding waterways. It's peaceful, full of wildlife, and the views from the catamaran are just next level. Our journey took us to Ilha Deserta, a pristine island embodying sustainable tourism. With no permanent residents, it's a place where nature reigns supreme. And just nearby lies Cape of St. Mary, or Cabo de Santa Maria, the southernmost point of mainland Portugal. It's where the land gently surrenders to the endless Atlantic, marking the true edge of the country. The island's eco-friendly initiatives ensure that its beauty remains untouched for future generations. Continuing our journey through the Ria Formosa, we sail toward the sunlit horizon, to the barrier islands that stand like silent guardians between lagoon and sea. First, we arrive at Ilha do Farol, named after the striking lighthouse that rises above the island like a sentinel. Built in the 19th century, it still watches over the waves today. This island buzzes with a gentle energy, colorful holiday homes, beachside cafes, and winding wooden walkways that lead to wide golden shores. It's relaxed, yet full of life. Just a short boat ride away is Ilha da Culatra, the soul of the sea, a humble fishing village with no cars, no rush, and no frills. Here, the pace slows to match the tide, You'll find sandy paths, nets drying in the breeze, and a deep connection to tradition. It's the kind of place that gently asks you to unplug and just be. Together, Faro and Culatra offer a rare kind of escape, one where nature, heritage, and simplicity still reign. No noise, no pressure, just you, the sea, and the sky.
We travel onwards across the shimmering waters of the Ria Formosa by water taxi, arriving at Praia de Faro, a long golden stretch of beach where locals come to unwind, surf, and soak in the sun. Unlike the dramatic cliffs of the western Algarve, this beach is soft, flat, and inviting, a perfect contrast to the wild ocean beyond. Back in Faro, we step through the ancient city walls and into Largo de Sé, the cathedral square, quiet, sunlit, and timeless. At its center stands the Faro Cathedral, or Sé de Faro, one of the city's most iconic landmarks and a silent witness to centuries of change. The cathedral was built in 1251, shortly after the Christian reconquest, on the ruins of an old mosque, which itself had stood over a Roman temple. This one building holds layers of civilizations, locked out, like pages in a living history book. Its architecture is a beautiful blend: Gothic stone arches, a Manueline doorway, Baroque chapels added later, all telling the story of a structure that has evolved with the city around it. Though it was partially destroyed by the 1750 earthquake, it rose again, piece by piece, with additions from different eras stitched seamlessly together.
Quiet corridors lead to a series of small chapels, each a jewel of devotion, art, and centuries-old craftsmanship. One of the most remarkable is the Chapel of the Holy Sacrament, rich and Baroque ornamentation. It dazzles with gilded woodwork, intricate carvings, and a sense of intimacy, like you've stepped into a secret corner of paradise. Then there's the Chapel of Saint Lenho, home to a rare and revered relic, a fragment believed to be from the true cross. Bathed in candlelight, this chapel invites silent reflection and wonder. The Chapel of Nossa Senhora do Rosário, Our Lady of the Rosary, is another treasure. It's covered in azulejos, those iconic blue and white tiles, depicting scenes from the life of the Virgin Mary. The soft colors and serene expressions bring a deep calm to the space.
The Cathedral Museum houses sacred art, antique vestments, and religious relics, offering quiet insight into centuries of faith and craftsmanship. One of the more striking spaces is the Chapel of St. Michael, dedicated to the archangel known as the protector and warrior. Golden tones, angelic imagery, and detailed altarpieces give the chapel a sense of strength and sacred elegance. But perhaps the most striking corner is the Capella dos Ossos, the Chapel of Bones, a small haunting space where skulls and bones of monks line the walls. It's not meant to frighten. It's a meditation on the fleeting nature of life, a reminder to live fully and reflect deeply. Then, there's the clock tower, a steep climb, but it's worth every step. At the top, you're greeted by an unexpected guest, a proud iron rooster weather vane perched on the spire, said to guard the city from evil and storms. From here, the views are spectacular. Terracotta rooftops of Faro stretch out in all directions, framed by the shimmering blue of the Ria Formosa. Fishing boats drift slowly through the lagoons. The breeze carries the scent of salt and sun. Standing up here, time feels suspended. The past is all around you, but so is the quiet modern life of Faro, peaceful, proud, and deeply Portuguese.
As our time in Faro draws to a close, we take a slow walk through the cobbled lanes one last time. Before heading to the airport, there's room for a few more unforgettable tastes of Portugal. We stop by a charming little shop that celebrates one of the country's most beloved traditions, tinned fish. Beautifully designed cans line the shelves like pieces of art, each one packed with sardines, mackerel, octopus, or anchovies, preserved with care and bursting with flavor. It's a quirky, yet deeply Portuguese souvenir of the sea. But no trip to the Algarve would be complete without tasting the grilled sardine. Served simply with potatoes and salad, it's more than a dish, it's a memory you can taste. With hearts full and appetites satisfied, we make our way back, a little sun-kissed, a little wind-blown, and forever changed by the simple, soulful beauty of Faro.